Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. So this week we finally got the computer back. Yay! Woo! Most of this video is still edited on my phone actually, because last weekend we went to this amazing chocolate factory and I wanted to show you guys, but I didn't know when we got the computer back. So I kind of started the video editing on my phone and then finished on the computer. Anyways, I just want to apologize for that in advance, but otherwise let's get to it. So last weekend we went to this chocolate factory. We didn't have the highest or biggest expectations. We didn't really know what it was. We just knew it was a chocolate factory. We knew the brand beforehand, Callier, and we really liked their chocolate, so we knew it was probably going to be good. Switzerland is very well known for their good chocolate. We went there and we had the most beautiful drive, like looking over the mountains, and it was beautiful. We saw the water and we had a really cozy drive there. And then we arrived there, we parked a little bit away from the spot. We didn't know exactly where it was, so we were walking around looking for the factory. So we were walking a little bit more around and then we found the spot. Woo! And to be honest, this building was so beautiful. You walk in and you have the most beautiful entrance with the fountain, and it was beautiful and the weather was so nice too. And we were taking a little look around and we found out, okay, you can buy like a guided tour, and we were like, okay, since we're here we might as well. So we went in, got the tickets, and we got into this place where they gave us this radio speaker thing. And luckily for Jongbin, there was this option to get Korean translation. They had the English option, which was totally fine. And then we got guided through this kind of like a maze. You went from one room to another, and when we came into the room, we listened in the speaker and we heard this story, and there was lights going on pointing to where you had to look at the time you heard it on the radio. And it was really interesting to hear the story behind the chocolate and the cacao bean, and it was pretty cool. And then every time you had to move on into a new room, this door just opened. So every time a door opened, you knew you were supposed to walk into a new room. And yeah, we just went through all of these small rooms with a new story inside of each one, and we ended up being in the present, like today. We came into this little part of the factory where we could actually see what was going on. They had this little machine going on where we could see them actually making the chocolate. It was set down in speed, so it was going very slow, but it was in order for us to see what was actually going on. It was really funny. You could go around listening to small facts, and it was really interesting. And then we came to this guy who was explaining how they were making these figures out of chocolate, how they were putting them together, about the temperatures and so on. Then we went on, and of course there was a little bit of tasting once in a while, and I think maybe we took a little bit more than we were supposed to. It was really good. Almost by the end of the tour, there were two girls serving chocolate, and they kept saying what do you want? And then you got this little plates where they just filled up a lot of chocolate, and we were like, just a little bit of everything. And they filled up this plate for us with a lot of chocolate, and they said, if you want anything more or anything else, just tell us. So it was really like you could just get all of the chocolate you wanted to, and it was amazing. Anyways, we both agreed that the marzipan version was the best one. But by the end of our tour, we went to this little shop where we were actually looking at all of the chocolates, and you could buy a lot of chocolate. And compared to the prices, because we often buy chocolate in the grocery shop, but the prices were much better there, so we got tempted. No regrets, really good chocolate, I highly recommend it. So if you ever come around this area, you should definitely check out this factory. It's really cool and great chocolate. If you don't want to visit the factory, there is still a lot of beautiful nature around that area, so definitely recommend going there. Anyways, otherwise we had a really good day, and we continued to this this like old town village thing, which like had a lot of really unique old cute buildings, like really Swiss style. And we went there, and then like now it was mostly like souvenir shops and restaurants and cafes. We were walking a little bit around there taking a look, but it was again like amazing weather, a lot of people, good mood. So that was all for this video. Jungmin says hi, he's out training. But anyways, we had a really good weekend, and it's so nice seeing the country getting back to normal again, and people are out enjoying, and the weather has been really nice lately. Not today though. Thank you guys for being a bit patient with us, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye!